Hey, Dustin from Invest Media here. This video today, real short and sweet, but want to talk to you a little bit about, should I buy my equipment used? Should I buy it new? And a lot of that's going to depend on your particular business plan and your business model and what you're trying to accomplish. If you've had a real profitable year and you're trying to write off some debt, well, then maybe you just want to go finance something. But if you're able to run a profitable business but still keep it on the even cusp, and you're fairly decent with a hammer and a screwdriver and impact wrench, or you have a good mechanic, you may want to think about going with used equipment. The reason for that is no payment every month. We run our business pretty much with, got to get that sticker taken care of. Look at that. Unacceptable, but we've just been so busy. I really could care less at this point because the equipment speaks for itself. But if I just had a couple of pieces, you bet your butt that thing would be perfect, because you want to present to the customer that you're professional, you're profitable, this is a big business, we're making a lot of money. Very important. But back to the equipment, I think it's important to realize your business model, but also what you're trying to accomplish. For me, if I ever get sick or if something happens, I'd hate to be on the hook for big payments. And my business isn't at the point where I want to live like that. So for right now, I wait, I save my money till I can afford it cash, and then I buy it. And at the end of the night, if we work and we have a great day, then awesome. But if we don't work and we don't have a great day, well, we're still gonna be all right. So let's touch on equipment a little more and how to buy it. Guys, it's not easy to buy the right equipment, okay? It takes a while, and sometimes with some of these pieces, I've just gotten lucky. I used to have a dumpster rental company, and the roll-off truck I just happened to find on the same day. But long story short, it should take you about a month before you buy the right piece. Now for me, my favorite spot is Facebook Marketplace. It's the most active, lucrative market. I seem to get the best deals. User profile right there, you can see if they're a scammer or not pretty easily just by looking into them. So for me, it comes down to Facebook Marketplace, and you have to check Facebook Marketplace literally on the hour. And I know that sounds like a lot, but how many times do we check our phone a day? You have to make it a point to zero in on what you're looking for: a dump truck, compactor, skid loader, whatever the case, and you have to type that in, have notifications on it, and you have to be checking within the hour. Now, why do I say that? Because the good deals go within the first hour. If it's something that's been posted for a week plus, a lot of times it's not a good deal. People are on this daily looking to make a living. They probably know a little more than myself or somebody else who's just starting. So if it's been there for a few weeks, and I'm not gonna say this is for everything, but generally the good deals, what I found, I got a lot of equipment, I've bought a lot of equipment, I've sold a lot of equipment the first hour. And really, if you wanna really get down to it, it's really the first 15 minutes to a half hour. At that point, that guy already has an abundance of messages, and he already has somebody willing to come look. And if you think you're gonna be the guy to ask him a bunch of questions, you're gonna miss out on that deal. You need to have one, maybe two questions at most. Otherwise, it's, let me come see. When can I come see? That's it. Do not piss him off. Otherwise, he's gonna go right past you to the next guy that's not gonna piss him off, and it's gonna be an easy sale. And if he has the right piece and it's priced right, a lot of times in our area, I can't even get the right piece. I need to travel. I'm in Rhode Island here, and I may need to travel to New York or to Pennsylvania a lot of times, Massachusetts, whatever the case. I need to travel for this equipment. So you need to be looking in a 250-mile radius, cash ready to go, no nonsense. Obviously haggling, be diligent, but you don't want to insult the guy at the same time. For my guys who are looking to buy new, dealer support is everything. And this is even for my guys who are looking to buy used as well, and girls. 90% of my audience is guys. It just is what it is. But you really want to make sure that dealer support is everything. And whether I'm buying something new or used or whatever the case, if I don't have a dealer next to me, or if that dealer, that manufacturer is on back order, I'm not going to mention any names, but there's a stump grinding company. I'm part of a stump grinding group to help each other out and get information. they're almost a year out on parts. Now, if you need to make money with that stump grinder and that shear pin or some little stupid bolt breaks and you gotta wait 9 months to a year for a piece, you're gonna have a real problem. Or if your dealer is trying to charge you off the wazoo and doesn't care about the customer, or if your dealer doesn't give you the support or doesn't get back to you, you're gonna have a real tough time. Dealer support is extremely important. We're running precision equipment, extremely expensive equipment that makes us millions and millions of dollars, or even on a big scale, $100,000 or $50,000 for that individual. It's a big deal, and this is how people feed their family. So if you think you're gonna get in with a dealer and he doesn't treat you right, you're gonna have a real problem. You need to check these guys out first and make sure they're legit. They're big companies, not too big. Don't want to just, it doesn't matter. You're just a name and a face in the crowd. But at the same time, we want a personal experience, but somebody who can get that, who has the leverage with the manufacturers, where they're getting parts and they're getting pieces quickly. You don't want the little guy, unfortunately, who's just getting glazed over. And finally, the last thing I have for you guys today, I got to get to work here. We got some family stuff going on. Remember, nothing is more important than family, making your family happy and being with your family. But final thing I'll tell you, and I think what really made my business possible, and I don't think we would be where we are without this, is a great mechanic. You have to have a really good mechanic, fairly priced. If you can get one who maybe chases moon rocks around and you get a little better deal for that, then you need to do it. That's what this game is. Ultimately, a great mechanic is going to, if you're not a great mechanic, is going to keep you in business, is going to keep your product moving. Otherwise, if you get caught paying at a dealer, if you get caught paying at one of these companies, tremendous amount of money and you could go bankrupt quick. So make sure you get a good mechanic. Get on these Facebook groups, start talking with individuals, start asking who knows a good mechanic. I'll tell you, it'll really save your business if you want to own equipment, or even a food truck, something where you want to keep something on the road and you're not that handy. A good mechanic will make or break your business.